Our journey of tithing didn't start where it is today. In the early years of our relationship, we thought of tithing as something we did if we had a little extra to give. It felt optional, something we gave when life wasn't too tight. But as our faith grew, so did our understanding that tithing isn't about leftovers. It's about trusting God with our first and our best. The turning point came during the first decade of Destiny when we committed more than we had to tithe. That season opened our eyes and our hearts to what God can truly do when we're uncomfortably faithful. What started out as small steps of obedience, choosing to give even when it was uncomfortable, had transformed into a deep conviction. We committed to tithing 10% right off the top as soon as we got paid. We even set it up to come straight out of our paychecks. We had looked for ways to multiply it, like through Microsoft's matching program, and when we did this, it was a mind shift. It wasn't just about our day job paychecks anymore. Anytime we sold a property, when we sold crypto, stock, any gain we received, we tithed. This wasn't always easy, and it seemed every time we leaned in to do what God was asking, challenges followed. But so did his faithfulness. Over and over, he didn't just meet our needs, he often far exceeded them. Each moment of provision deepened our trust, especially when things didn't go as planned.
One of my favorite stories is when we were preparing for our first mission trip in 2019. We felt called to go, but those trips aren't free. We had to do fundraising, we had a plan in place, but then life happened. I needed emergency surgery for an ectopic pregnancy that resulted in 4 weeks of bed rest. Fundraising became the last thing on our minds, and the deadline loomed even closer. We prayed, we asked God that if this is your will you make a way? Because we couldn't see one, but he did. While I was recovering, a deal just fell into my lap, one that I could do from bed. That deal closed right before our trip, and the commission, it was exactly what we needed for the trip. God provided. Every time I retell a story, it touches me to my core. It's God showing that he's in control. That experience reminds me that when we take steps of faith, even when the path feels uncertain, God provides, not always in the way that we expect, not always in the timing we imagine, but always in his perfect way. And every time our faith grows deeper, knowing he meets us right where we are and provides every need.